No matter how heavy the storm, Rasta carries sunshine in the soul. And this quote addresses one of the main reasons I created Hippie Fari, the beautiful, life-changing message of reggae music. It was created for social change, and its message is as strong today as it was in the 60s when the first reggae records were released in Jamaica. So welcome to another episode of Hippie Fari Reggae Radio and Podcast, recorded live in the Omen Honey Reggae Radio and Media Studios in the beautiful Ocala National Forest. I'm your host, Scotty the High-Strung Hippie, and Hippie Fari is a podcast where we discuss all things reggae. So if reggae music is your thing, you're in the right place. So tonight it is music time. I'm going to play some tracks by Street Level Uprising, Florida Days, Mr. Savi Fernandez for the Florida Heads. And then I'm going to get into some dope steppas and some dub as well. But I'm going to start off with some Street Level Uprising. But I'm going to go ahead and give Jay Cantor, the founder of Street Level Uprising, lead singer, ultimate badass, host of Talking Reggae podcast, and see if he can introduce a song for us. That would be absolutely fantastic. So let me get a hold of him, and we will get her going.
Scotty, how you doing, man?
Jay, what's up, man? Welcome on Hippie Fari Reggae Radio and Podcast. How's it going, brother?
Thanks, brother. It's good to talk to you, man. Thanks for calling.
That's awesome, bro. Love having you on. It's always a treat, especially when we get into our deep conversations about God knows what. It'll start with music and then, end, full on, we're throwing on the backpacks and climbing up a hill. There's a revolution happening, man. So,
right on, man.
Yeah, man. It's a beautiful thing. I love having you on. And I know I said I was going to call you after the song to talk about it, but I haven't played it yet. So I wanted to have you kind of introduce it for us and kind of tell us a little bit about it, what we're going to be listening to, and we can go ahead and get going from there.
Yeah. Sneak preview of the next tune we're going to be releasing. We've been releasing a tune pretty much every month, but we're not doing one in December because holidays and stuff like that.
Is it a full album that you're releasing, just like one track at a time?
No. Yeah, one track at a time. We're doing one single release just about every month. So
Sweet.
This one's going to be the next one.
That's smart.
Coming out in January, and it's called She Walks Away.
That's beautiful, man. And we can go ahead and get that going for the folks here now. You heard it first on Hippie Fari Reggae Radio and Podcast. She Walks Away, Street Level Uprising. Nice bass.
Dreaming of her wings, never hopeless on the edge, but praying still for nothing. I hope she could hear me above the static we all receive. We found out gravity carved in that tree at Blue Hill, Potter's Field, and every time she walks away, she goes to stay away. Troubles and strife, curses of our own kind, will never walk alike. So smile if you hear me through the restless howling burn. I've lost all the gravity, not as she returns here to Blue Hill, Potter's Field, and every time she walks away, she goes to stay away. And all that I can see is
nice breakdown.
Thanks, man.
She did not float higher, I could sink no lower. Currents racing by her, my heart could not beat slower. If I say I don't regret, well then I lie or I didn't live. If we don't fit your world, do we not fit anywhere but through hell? The potter's field, oh, and every time she walks away, she goes to stay away from me, and all that I can see is things here will always be the same. No one will remember our names.
Nice, man. I just love Street Level Uprising's music. It's like a 7-layer cake. You know what I'm saying, man? It's got the layers to it. You know what I mean? It's not just, all smacked together, man. It's incredible. I absolutely love that, man. And that, I tell you what, man. I've always said I'm not a bass player. I'm a drummer, a percussionist. But I always said the most important instrument in a reggae band is a bass guitar. And man, that bass in that song's phenomenal, man.
Yeah, it's excellent. He did a great job. As always, our guy Bill does a great job.
Yeah, he's absolutely incredible, man. Well, thank you so much, man. I got a quick question for you. I just want to I kind of wanted to read something real fast, and then I'll get you off because I know you're busy, man. But I made a post on social media today, and I was just kind of wanting to get your reaction. I got a lot of reactions. So, but it's something I firmly believe. It says 200 years ago, we would have stormed these politicians' houses, dragged them out into the streets, and that would have been the end of it. Start dismantling the tyrannical system instead of complying with it. Do you think that's a little? You think it's a little too harsh? I mean, because that's kind of not leading with love. You know what I mean? Like I preach, but I mean, can you kind of feel where I was coming from on that one? Maybe a little bit.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I get what you're saying, man. And look, you're not calling for people to do it. You're pointing out that we've become more accepting of the corruption we see every day.
Right.
We become more feeling like we can't do anything. We can't change it. Where 200 years ago, maybe we felt like we could and we went ahead and did it, So I understand what you're saying. You're not calling for violence,
right?
Man, it's still coming from a place of love. People need to understand that anyone who wants to change the system for to improve humanity, to make things better for all people, that always comes from a place of love.
Right.
It can't come from anywhere else.
Right. And, I always say that. That's the name of my my apparel line, putting a conscious revolution. I talk to my wife about this all the time. It's going to be a conscious revolution, you know what I'm saying? I don't feel it has to be violent or, crazy or anything like that. But, it definitely, yeah, I mean, and if you want change, obviously it's coming from your heart, I think, so.
Yeah, and as a matter of fact, man, it's been proven that violent revolution it's not as prevalent as we think, and it's
Right.
not as long lasting
Sure.
as we think. And
Sure.
there have been some success stories, and we could talk about that. We can even pull some of them apart. But nonviolent revolution lasts,
Yes.
and it always comes from a good place, and it doesn't beget more violence. So
Right. Right.
it's important to keep that in mind. I understand there have been points in history where violent revolution, unfortunately, was necessary
Sure.
to affect change, but
Absolutely.
it's not necessary here. We've
Right.
got too many good people. We have the overwhelming majority of people in this country are good people.
That's correct.
man.
I agree.
You know?
Yes. No matter what side you're on, no matter what you say, you know what I mean. We're all people, you know what I mean. And I think down we're all good people. But like you say, one of my favorite things that you say is, can't we just do better? You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
you know, I said that today on the phone. You know, and that's that rings true to me all the time when I hear what our lovely commander in chief, some of the shit that he pulls. Like, can't we just I mean, we have the know-how, we have the resources, can't we just do better? So, but
And you said it yourself, man. If you're coming from a place of love, we can do better.
you're right, because love conquers all, man. 100%.
Right on.
That's a beautiful thing. Well, thank you so much for coming on. Just let everybody know, I'm going to be on your podcast this Tuesday. It'll come out at a later date. You're coming on back on my podcast for a full episode in January. We're also teaming up to do a Street Level Uprising collaboration T-shirt for the Hippie Fari Conscious Revolution collection. It'll be available on hippiefari.com. So I'm really, really excited about that, man. I love working with you, and you're speaking of love, people always like, love you, bro, love you, bro. I truly have love for you, man, because you're one of those people that, you kind of deserve it,
Hey, man, right back at you, brother. Right back at you.
Well, thank you so much for taking my call, man. I definitely appreciate it. I'm going to get into some more music. Then I'm going to probably get some people slamming their heads and stomping their feet to some dope dub coming up here in like the next 30 minutes. But I'm going to start it off slow and kind of progressively build as the show goes along. So I really appreciate you taking the time out of your evening to take the phone call, man.
Anytime, man. My pleasure. You take care of yourself.
All right, Jay. I'll talk to you soon, man.
Yeah, peace, brother.
Peace out, brother. Awesome. Jay Cantor of Street Level Uprising, also the host of Talkin' Reggae podcast. In 2025, Talkin' Reggae is on every single the top 5 podcasts of 2025. Talkin' Reggae is on every single one. Spotify, Apple, every single one. There's like 20 of them. It's a really, really good podcast. He's got a great format. So definitely check it out. It's TALKIN Reggae podcast. So now we're going to go ahead and get into some music. These guys are really good friends of mine. The lead singer, Scott's awesome. Doing an event with him. Ian Young's coming. We're going to be the Hippie Fari is going to be official media. They're actually the, I'd say not opening band. I hate to say that, but they're, I can't even remember the word right now. But anyway, they're right before Ian Young, Floridays. They're an absolutely fantastic band. Great sound. They are killing it. Killing it. What you would still call kind of a new band, year and a half, maybe 2 years. Just absolutely crushing it. Already opening for Ian Young. Already played some really, really big venues. Absolutely, extremely impressive. So we're going to go ahead and drop this track by Floridays. It's called I'ma Be Alright. This is Floridays.
All I really know is I'ma be alright.
life before you say goodbye. But
all I really know is I'ma be alright no matter what comes my way. Life gets crazy some other times. You're gonna reap what you sow one day. You gotta stay tough now through the fight. No matter the pain, use all your might. But all I really know is I'ma be alright, 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 alright. Gonna be alright. Gonna be alright. Gonna be just fine. Gonna be alright. Gonna be alright. Gonna be just fine.
That's I'ma be all right, Florida days, and you know that's absolutely true. I'ma be all right. If you just tell yourself that, it'll happen. We are creators. We are, in fact, creators, and if we tell ourselves we're gonna be all right, we are gonna be all right. If we approach everything with an attitude of gratitude, that's I and I. We are divine, and if you are divine, you are a creator, and if you are a creator, you have the ability to choose your destiny. How it's going to be. You're going to be all right. You're not going to be all right. I'm going to be all right. Rastafari. Well, thank you so much for checking that out. Florida Days, they are absolutely incredible, incredible individuals, and they got a lot of cool stuff coming up. A lot of neat news that I'm not allowed to talk about right now, but definitely pay attention to Florida Days. That's FLORIDAZE. So next, I've got Miss Savvy Fernandez. It's one of my favorite tracks by him. Let's try to find it right here. I gotta sort through my my catalog here. Here it is, Miss Savvy Fernandez. Speaking of him, though, absolutely fantastic guy, great individual. Absolutely love the guy to death. All right, and let's try to find it. And can't find it on here, so what we're going to do is play Sweet Butterfly by Savvy. There we go. All right. And I'm trying to find... Actually, I found it. Perfect. Boom! This is You Are, Savvy Fernandez, and I want you to pay attention to something. The intro goes, it builds up, 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 and then when it drops and it goes into that reggae skank, boy, some of the sickest shit I ever heard, man. You just check it out. It's coming. Here you go. This is You Are, Savvy Fernandez Band.
You're breathing, existing. Oh, oh, you last. Receiving and giving. You're living. Oh, oh, you bless, you bless. Oh, yeah. Listen to this music, your ear will swell. Heart is pumping blood and your brain was fine. Listen to this music, keep your soul in check. Dancing to the Lord, not much respect. Listen to this music, your ear will swell. Heart is pumping blood and your brain was fine. Listen to this music, keep your soul in check. Dancing to the Lord, not much respect. No, not much respect. Ooh, yeah, yeah, yeah. We give up, oh, oh. Yeah, yeah, oh. Ooh, yeah, yeah, yeah. We are. Ooh, yeah, 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 yeah. We are. Oh,
This guitar solo, boy. It gets real. You are Xavi Fernandez Band. Don't you take nothing for granted. You're beautiful the way you are. Very, very, very wise words. Very, very true words. And that's just an absolutely fantastic song. Now, I'm going to do something for you guys. I played this on my last podcast, the Cultivated Mondays podcast. Cultivated Mondays is a monthly that we do with the band Cultivated Mind. Put out the podcast the first Monday of every month with Tony, the singer, guitar player, trumpet player, drummer, well, not drummer, looper extraordinaire, mastermind behind Cultivated Mind. He actually took one of my favorite Cultivated Mind songs, which is If I Pray, or Down by the River, and redid it. Now, I was like, all right, he's going to redo it. It sounds nothing like the original. It is one of the most phenomenal songs I've ever heard in my entire life, and he actually called it the Hippie Fari edit. How cool is that, man? So we're actually going to have a track by Cultivated Mind out there named after us, which is absolutely fantastic. This is still unreleased. I wasn't planning on playing it tonight because I just played it, but I got to play this, man. This will knock your socks off. It is incredible. Listen to the violins in the beginning. Listen how the horns do the skanks. It's just absolutely fantastic. Here you go. If I Pray, Cultivated Mind.
Pockets full, said the government is impractical. We hit the big of the rebels and radicals. Our guarantees all tongue and cheek. Blatant switch to defraud the meek. See them never in the Prince of Peace. So we have to raise our army in the east. Ooh, if I pray down by the river, I know one day Jah will deliver my soul. I promise to stay a believer even when the whole world's in a fever. If I pray down by the river, I know one day my soul. I promise to stay a believer even when the whole world's in a fever. Yo, they raining their bombs and rockets, slaying saviors and silencing prophets. Oh, the statues of villains that scour our lands will one day be devoured insane. Slave holidays to keep our taxes paid. Meanwhile, politicians preparing our graves. Gotta stand defiant to complacent ways. On and up with crumbs since the ancient days. And if I pray down by the river, I know one day Jah will deliver my soul. I promise to stay a believer even when the whole world's in a fever. And if I pray down by the river, I know one day Jah will deliver my soul. I promise to stay a believer even when the whole world's in a fever. I promise to stay a believer even when the whole world's in a fever. If I pray by the river, I know God will deliver my soul. I promise to stay a believer even when the world's in a fever. Yeah. Can't hold us if we band together. No, they can't control us if we stand together. Break the chain if our hands together. They hear our refrain and we chant together. Can't hold us if we band together. No, they can't control us if we stand together.
Cultivated Mind, Down by the River. If I Pray. If I pray down by the river, I know one day Jah will deliver my soul. And I love how he's talking about the government getting out of control. They do everything to line their pockets, and we got to big up the rebels and radicals. So if you're a rebel, you're a radical, you don't like what's going on, you're being big up, man. It's time to step up, say something, join a movement, join a protest, pass out some literature, get your friends involved, do something, you know what I mean? Because, you know, I don't think it's going to get any better, you know, but it definitely can get worse. So Cultivated Mind, absolutely love them. Check them out. Every streaming platform, Cultivated Mind, absolutely fantastic band. Now, there was some amazing bass. And speaking of bass, I'm actually starting a project in February with Tony of Cultivated Mind. Really excited about it. It's called I Sound Infantry. It's going to be like some steppas, dub reggae, really bass heavy, awesome stuff. So be prepared for I Sound Infantry. I'm gonna be definitely playing it on the show here. Speaking of that, we're gonna get into some steppas, some dub. I love steppas, man. Actually, I had somebody the other day tell me they're like, steppas it's not reggae. I was like, well, it most certainly is. It's a genre within reggae music, but steppas is definitely reggae. Beautiful 4 to the floor, heavy sub bass. Absolutely love it, man. It's absolutely fantastic. And we're going to listen to a track by Dub Monk. Don't ever let anybody tell you that you can't be Rastafari and something else. This guy's a Rasta Buddhist, which is a beautiful thing. I subscribe to Eastern philosophy and also Rastafari. It's a beautiful combination, man. Does great for a lot of people. This is one of my absolutely favorite tracks by Dub Monk. This is Jah Will Dub. Just listen to this bass, man. It's beautiful. And if you're on speakers, turn it up. Turn that bass up. This is sick.
Strange but proud procession is now nearly in the capital itself. Excitement is rising in a quickening tempo as this African empire writes a page of glorious history. The weird chanting and cheering of Ethiopia reaches a climax at the gates of Addis Ababa as an emperor returns in triumph to his people.
Jah will provide.
proud procession is now nearly in the capital itself. Excitement is rising in a quickening tempo as this African empire writes a page of glorious history. The weird chanting and cheering of Ethiopia reaches the climax at the gates of Addis Ababa as an emperor returns in triumph to his people.
Jah will provide. Jah Rastafari. I'm going to keep the train rolling. This is Papa Sight. The song is Live Good.
Jah Rastafari. Hail my King Selecta, I the
Whether high or low, all beings upon earth must know and remember
Let them know.
to praise His holy name.
Hail my King Selecta.
Every man I feel good and right.
So Jah said,
I feel true in the Father's side. Every man I feel good and clean.
so Jah said,
I feel the way Jah wants us to be.
righteous.
Every man I feel good and right.
Do that,
I feel true in the Father's side.
so Jah said,
Every man I feel good and clean.
and what thing expect us?
I feel the way Jah wants us
That's
to
like
be.
Papa side, you know.
Every morning I give Jah praise. Thanks for being alive another day. Food on the table with family to break. A structure that's strong and healthy. Jah just continue to bless me, name. I will continue to praise your name. Give me inspiration and wisdom to do your good works. And to all of my I truly say, blessed, day after day, day after day. When I was tired and hungry, you showed me the way. Goodness and mercy, bless every day. Like a garment of Aaron, I wear your praise. In this I shall abide till the end of my day. Ooh-ay, ooh-ay, ooh-ay. Every man I feel good and right.
So Jah said,
I feel true in the Father's side. Every man I feel good and clean.
man up,
I feel the way Jah wants us to be.
dance to me.
Every man I feel good and right.
So Jah said,
I feel true in the Father's side. Every man I feel good and clean. I feel the way Jah wants us to be.
family bang down day. So Jah say, man I feel live good, that's the way we should. Live for each other, one brotherhood. No fight, no fuck, no bush and shoot. Living in the world of unity. One accord in the community. Positive attitude, no mutiny. Just love that we need, about us leave. And so is the blessing of Jah Rastafari, the covenant for his people. Live and let live, come and sing. Rastafari is the king.
Every man I feel good and right.
So just say,
I feel true in the Father's side.
you are the man say,
Every man I feel good and clean.
clean and the wild, not
I feel the way Jah wants us to be. Every man I feel good and right. I feel true in the Father's side. Every man I feel good and clean. I feel the way Jah wants us to be.
Righteousness, you know.
That is Live Good, Papa Sight. Absolutely fantastic track. I'm going to go ahead and get back into some steppas. And for those of you who don't know what steppas is, it's really big over in the UK. They have the big sound systems. Basically, whenever the hi-hat hits, the bass drum also hits. So it's 4 to the floor. Every beat, boom, 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 boom. You got the driving bass with the sub bass below it. I'm going to play you guys some vibronics. If you've never heard Steppas Reggae before, this is the time to hear it because this is dope shit. This is Tribulation version, vibronics. Tribulation version by Vibronics. Like I said, that's that steppa sound. So I'll give you a little information here. There's 3 major style drum beats as used in reggae music. There's steppas, there's rockers, and then there's a 1-drop. And Rockers is also a fantastic reggae movie. I think it came out in the 70s. Leroy Horsemouth Wallace, and the movie's freaking hilarious, man. You definitely got to watch it. Check out Rockers. So I was gonna play. Anyway, I'm gonna switch to another song because I want you guys to hear this, man. This guy's from Osaka, Japan. You know what I mean? Yes, reggae in Osaka. It's like the Steppas dub. His name is Dub Casman. He has got a wicked sound, man. My wife even loves it. Pretty incredible. This is Dub Casman. I'm going to go ahead and play Wrong System by Dub Casman. Check this out. You're going to love it.
Babylon kingdom fall. We gonna march them down with the heavy bass sound. We gonna chant them down with the heavy knocky sound. We gonna march them down with the heavy bass sound, with the heavy knocky bass. Wicked Babylon kingdom. Turn around and see what I said, misery. War is getting poorer in a fake democracy, with a little doubt in knowledge and spirituality. Ignorance is blessed in this society. I mean, say ignorance is blessed in this society. I mean, say ignorance is blessed in this society. Babylon kingdom fall. Babylon kingdom fall. We gonna march them down with the heavy bass sound. Yes, yes, we gonna chant them down with the heavy naughty sound, with the heavy naughty bass. Wicked Babylon kingdom. Turn around and see, need to face reality. We are suffering in this modern slavery. Break off the chains and listen carefully. The melody of wisdom inside you and me. I miss the melody of wisdom inside you and me. I miss the melody of wisdom inside you and me. No more separation, me say time to heal the nation. Time to make a change, we need to find the motivation. No discrimination, we no want no more distraction. We need to unite against the war and the corruption. No more loneliness, unite all the lioness. Only happiness, truth and justice, righteousness. No more sadness, we all want some niceness. We all need to wake up and use the common sense. Babylon kingdom fall. Babylon kingdom fall. We gonna march them down with the heavy bass sound. We gonna chant them down with the heavy naughty sound. We gonna march them down with the heavy bass sound, with the heavy naughty bass. Wicked Babylon kingdom. Babylon gonna fall. Babylon gonna fall.
That is Wrong System, Dub Casman. Now, absolutely fantastic. Once again from Osaka, Japan. And that was your steppas reggae. Your steppas usually very, very, a lot of very spiritual lyrics, political. And then, your dub reggae is, it's pretty much a song that somebody dubs out, so they'll add the snare. Ta, 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 ka, 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 ka. Now, you have dub and you have steppas. Do not confuse that with dubstep. Two completely different things. Actually, three completely different things. Two of them are phenomenal. The other one I don't really want to talk about because I don't have an opinion on that. But that was Dub Casman. So I was thinking of ending the show on an absolutely, let's say, how do I say it, beautiful way. I'm actually going to see this guy February 17th. I'm official media at a show. Ian Young. He has got some incredible music. Been following his career ever since he was with Tribal Seeds. He's nonstop, man. He's got some absolutely incredible music out. Very, very conscious lyrics. I know he lives what he sings. He's just a beautiful person all the way around. He's actually going to be on the podcast. I'm very blessed to be media at his event. Get to walk around, do crowd interviews, vendor interviews, band interviews, artist interviews. It's going to be a lot of fun. Super stoked about it. So this is by far my favorite and probably 90% of Ian Young fans' favorite song by Ian Young. This track just hits, gives you goosebumps. It's absolutely beautiful. This is Inspiration by Ian Young.
Like a feeling when you reach the mountaintop. Give it 2 legs and it will run away non-stop. You know it, just try. Get on it right now. When the right time comes, oh yeah, you will be drawing inspiration. What will you do? I say, get up and find motivation. When the right time comes, oh yeah, you will be drawing inspiration. What will you do? I say, get up and find motivation.
Everybody got their dreams, impossible may seem, until you acquire and apply that inspiration. Now go come easy, work hard to achieve, require sacrifice, commitment and dedication. So, work your fingers to the bone, prayer makes me feel I'm not alone. Today's the day to get in at the zone, no more time wasted or postponed. Obtain that positive mindset, don't have it then find it. Negativity only gon' keep you blinded. You'll endure some hardships, but don't slip into darkness. Only makes you stronger, helps you reach that target. Try down, my people. Your work won't be in vain and will prove to be regal. Keep your mind strong, focused and peaceful. Your faith and perseverance will make you so lethal.
You know it, just try. Get on it right now. When the right time comes, oh yeah, you will be drawing inspiration. What will you do? I say, get up and find motivation. When the right time comes, oh yeah, you will be drawing inspiration. What will you do? I say, get up and find motivation.
Obtain that inspiration. Obtain that inspiration.
Fantastic. That was Inspiration. Ian Young. He's got a killer tour he's going on. Can't wait till he comes through Florida so I can actually get to hang out with him, interview him, chill at a show. It's going to be a lot of fun. A lot of people there. Florida Days is actually a supporting band for him. I mentioned that earlier. So we heard a lot of good music tonight, guys. And girls and guys. Dogs. Usually I say actually I never say this, but I should. My dog's a co-host because if she barks in the background, there ain't shit I can do about it. So if you ever hear a dog barking, it's just my co-host. But anyway, thank you so much for hanging out with me tonight on this reggae journey. A little bit more dub Casman for you to kind of walk us on out of here. And this is Scotty the High-Strung Hippie and Kira the Ira Empress reminding you to speak your mind before somebody else does it for you. And there's strength in unity. Build your community. Follow me on Facebook. Follow me on Instagram. Follow me on TikTok. Go to my YouTube channel and hit subscribe, please. It really does help. Shoot me an email, hippiefarreggae@gmail.com, and check out my new website, hippiefari.com, HIPPIEFARI.com. All my links are on there. Everywhere I'm at's on there. All the events that I'm going to be doing are on there. And the Conscious Revolution collection, it's a clothing line I'm coming out with. I've already got a ton of designs. Fantastic. I'm collabing with some bands, so I'm going to be doing some of their official merch and having it on the Hippie Fari website. It's going to be absolutely incredible. So, like I said, go to hippiefari.com, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and do something nice for somebody today. Go ahead and grab flowers for your partner. Smoke out a stranger. Slip the homeless man a buck. But whatever you do, do it from the heart. All good things start with the heart. Peace, love, and Rasta rhythms. are all a part of that reggae revolution. One love, fam.
So deep.